Former Trump White House advisor Peter Navarro was an integral part of the Trump 2020 plan to try to block certification of the election and has long claimed that Trump won. And joining us now is Peter Navarro. Recently went to prison for defying a congressional subpoena related to the January 6th committee investigation. He's also the author of The New MAGA Deal, the unofficial deplorables guide to Donald Trump's 2024 policy platform, and who is obviously still a big Trump supporter. Thank you very much for coming on the program. Appreciate it. Are you upset that he is conceding that he lost?
Hey, great to be with you, Dan, really. Look, if I'm Donald Trump, knowing that there's 62 days to the election now, there's only two things that matter. It's the economy and inflation, stupid. It's the border, stupid. And Trump knows in his own mind two things, that he has double-digit leads in the polling on those specific issues related to Kamala Harris. And the second thing is that he can directly tie her to both of those issues. She was the tie-breaking vote on the budget-busting bombs that blew inflation up. She shirked her duty as the border czar. The election issue really now is a sideshow to a sideshow down a rabbit hole, and good for the boss for pivoting away from that and going right to the issues. So this is about who's going to be the next president. It's about what the voters want to know about positions. And what's nice about Donald Trump is he's out there talking to the press, and he's telling people exactly where they stand. And that in and of itself separates him from Kamala Harris. So to your question, no, I think that he's doing exactly what I would advise him to do as a campaign strategist. It's focus on the issues. And once you get past the economy, inflation, and the border, he also leads on the next ones down. There's the crime in our major city issues, and there's the energy issue.
But sure. if the election was stolen, as you claimed and as he claimed, you know, that's a really big deal, right? That's an enormous.
Well, it's not a big deal now, Dan.
Well, it should ought to be. Look, I will tell you. I'll tell you. Hang on a second, Peter. If I thought the election, if I thought the election was stolen, if I thought there was any evidence that the election was stolen, I would still be talking about it today. I would still say this is an enormous deal. But of course, there wasn't evidence, and it seems to me that it's now clear he recognizes there's not a lot of evidence out there, and it's kind of a losing issue. And seemingly, based on what you're saying, that's the case for both of you at this point.
So let's unpack a bunch of that. You said if you thought it was stolen, you'd still be talking about it. If you were running for president, you'd lose because those aren't the issues that the voters want to hear you talking about. What the voters want to know is how Donald Trump's going to control inflation. And he's going to do that by fixing our supply chains and bringing spending under control. He's going to fix the border by doing what he did when I was right there in the Oval Office. He's going to bring back the safe third nation status for Mexico and remain in Mexico and end catch and release. So the issue itself, I mean, look, on whether or not it was stolen, I wrote something called the Navarro Report. You can go to website peternavarro.com and read it. And I would say that there's some troubling issues that were raised by that report with respect to what actually happened. I tell you, we had early voting now, Dan, just in a week or two, and those drop boxes are going out again. A lot of it in the battleground states. And look, if we can't, you and I can't agree on this, that those drop boxes offer potential for fraud, because by definition, people are dropping bundles of stuff in there, then I don't know, it'd be hard to agree on much of anything. So
no, I mean, but look, but potential for fraud is different from there was actual fraud. And look, let me say it this way. I think it's a good thing, right? I think it's a good thing that Donald Trump is saying this. And I think it's important that, you know, when we talk about this issue, it's not always about, you know, bashing Trump on it. The truth is, I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing that you're recognizing that you believe it's a smart strategy. I think it's a good thing that Trump is going out and saying, look, I'm done with that. I'm done with claiming that the 2020 election was stolen. I'm glad to hear that it sounds like you're done claiming it as well.
It serves no purpose.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.